Here we are at Zumba, which is the last city we visit in Ecuador before entering Peru. And here we slept last night, and we were not alone because we met a nice couple from Israel, Alan and Nava, who had their own adventure yesterday. And we were part of it in a way.
I have a problem now.
What problem?
They took apart the other side.
Yes?
And they broke the pistons.
They broke the pistons. They broke the pistons.
I don't know. It's broken. So we were leaving Vilcabamba on the way to the border with Peru. And beautiful road. Beautiful road. Mountains, ups, downs, and very beautiful.
I was driving, by the way.
Yes, okay.
And the last 50 kilometers are dirt road with ups and downs, and Nava was driving. And close to the end, 10 kilometers from the end, suddenly we hear a beep. Beep in the car. Beep. Nava, you see anything? Something wrong? Did you see any light turning on? No, nothing. Okay, so she goes beep. She says, it happens every time I step on the brakes.
Okay.
So I say, okay, so stop. So she managed to stop. And I said, okay, probably the brakes are heated. Wait, and then we will be able to continue. And I got out of the car, and I see on the floor, all full of liquid.
Brake fluid.
The brake fluid on the floor. All the brake fluid on the floor.
And then?
So I said, don't touch it, and we'll wait here, and we'll see what to do.
I just want to mention that we were in the middle of a narrow and not exactly a road, and we don't know a word in Spanish.
Okay, so we said, okay. So after I found out that I can't continue like this, I said, okay, we'll wait for somebody to come. And of course, nobody came. Before there were many cars, and now when we said we'll wait for somebody to come, we waited 10, 15 minutes, no car cars. And then a policeman came. I stopped the policeman, and out of this small car came out, I don't know how many, 6, 7 policemen came out. Nobody talks English. I tried to explain, I showed them, they asked to open the engine cover and everything. They looked, they said okay, they stopped somebody. They said okay, you go. They told them to go to
Zumba.
Go to Zumba and ask for a mechanic to come. Said you wait for 2-3 hours and a mechanic will come. Said okay. And then somebody stopped next to us with a Peru license. He didn't speak English either, but he was very nice. He stopped, he asked if he could help. And then he said, your friend is coming soon. I said, what friend?
Yes, because he overtook us.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember him because of the
So
Peruvian
I passed another van.
He said,
Your friend is
no.
coming.
I said, solo, we're alone. He said, no, there's another van. I said, well, okay, so somebody I don't know, but okay, we'll wait for him. And then you came, I saw the car, and I recognized the car from Cuenca, but I didn't meet you in Cuenca, so I didn't know you. And then you stopped. It was very nice, so you stopped. And from there on, I let you
Control the business.
Control the situation. When you came, we were waiting about an hour. About an hour. Until, well, that's further on the story. But we tried, you told me all kinds of close this and break this and close this and whatever, but I didn't want to touch anything before the mechanic comes. I won't ruin anything because I know that they don't have parts, and I was afraid that if I do anything, I'll have to wait for the parts, because that's the main problem here, always the parts. I know that they know how to fix, but they need the parts and they don't have them. So I didn't want to touch anything. I said I'll wait for the mechanic and see maybe it's simpler and we can... So you said, you left, you said you'll ask a mechanic to come. I said, oh, wait. And then we waited and waited and waited. We waited for
5 hours?
4 hours. We waited from 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We waited 4 hours and then I already gave up. So I was already planning how I'm going to clock this with a screw and tighten it and whatever, but tomorrow morning. Today I'm going to rest. I'm going
on
to
the
sleep.
path.
And I was just looking for some way to put in front and behind of the car, so to warn the other people, because it's a very narrow dirt road, and so they'll see me at night when they pass and they won't crash. And then suddenly I see a car coming and stopping And I see your
Fata
face.
Morgana. We call
I
it
saw
Fata Morgana. We
saw
were
your face.
sure we're just imagining.
He's calling
We
me
were
to pump the
No
brakes
problem.
now.
No problem.
So Nava will continue. I will pump the brakes.
You'll pump the brakes.
So,
So suddenly, really,
but now
we
you
saw
have a
the
serious
Greek
problem.
miracle.
You have a serious brake problem. You have to
Now
take
we
care
have the worst problem that we fought
on the other
on
side.
the other side.
On the other side.
And
So pray.
we're praying together, and we'll meet in Peru, and
Drive slower. Take care on the downhills. Don't brake too much. Don't hit them up.
I'll let Alan drive.
Okay. And we'll see you in Peru.
We'll meet certainly.